College football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. In the clear at the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Fires it to the wideout. The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
At the 20. And that's good enough for first down.
Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Peoples. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Looking right, this one caught. And he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They'll toss it to the right side. Breaks free. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's reeled in. It's Morgan. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now they're running on the toss. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Wolverines. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Snags the quick throw. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on 3rd down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a 4th down.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Simpson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Tight end goes in motion. Third down is a handoff. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 35.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches. Lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. They finally make a tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Haynes. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Michigan.
He's been sharp on his touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The shotgun handoff here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Morgan. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, you're inside the red zone, which means you can't come away with anything less than 3 points. But you know this offense is thinking about a touchdown. They're trying to get to that end zone. They go with the toss play. The big boys up front being mobile, moving around, and the running back trying to get behind them to find yards. It's exactly what he did there.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Can he get there on the ground? They're able to convert, and now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Boy, I thought the defense did a nice job of stretching this toss play out. Had a chance to be able to keep him short, but give the back credit. He got the first down. Caught
quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the Ball down to the 4. Second down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. There's a run call on 3rd and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. A handoff from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Klein. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. That'll put him over 150 yards.
Hey, Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Punt over the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now second and 14. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to the end zone. Near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead, pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
BAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can hopefully close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Toss play to the outside. Makes a nice move there. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Tailback with another carry. They finally corral him at the 1.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Wolverines looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Finding some room at the 25. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides.
And he throws his third interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Getting set. Here's second down. That's now clustered. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On third down, he drops to throw. Players are down the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. A deep shot to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me?
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Leans back and chucks it deep. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Get ready. Set. Check. Blue 27, pass.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
It's now third down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's a short completion of the tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking to chuck it again. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion.
Check. Blackburn, let's go.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking for a man. Catch made on the left side. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looking deep down the right side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Second down after that previous play. Defense not pressing this time. And this time it's complete.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the fourth quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort.
Looking to throw it deep. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we get another fourth down for this quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Brown down the middle. It's Tate. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably.
He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Wolverines offense is back on the field. Leaning on the run game here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep downfield with the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And, Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications. And the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3.
Black 18, 10. White 18, Rocky switch. White 18, I'm a lizard.
They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 13.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. They continue to feed the running back. Had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking for a late deep shot, and it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it's a bunch formation.
Double, double. Black, blue 22.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's hit just before the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Leaning on the run game here late. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Wolverines will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. The secondary backed up off the ball now. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
With the catch, it's Smith. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's going to take off here. He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll be brought down. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. That will be incomplete, trying for a consolation touchdown, but it's no good, and time expires on the game. Well, this was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect, and then went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.